From the bottom, bottom, from the bottom, you know we got up.
Hey, that last one, he meant that shit. We got it.
All right, y'all. We back with another episode. Man, this time, shoot, we getting even better. We got comedian Anthony Singleton from
What up?
Spokane, Washington. Up and coming comedian, open for like Mike Epps and others. And he wanna let y'all know like his background and what he got going on and how he got his start in comedy and some of the other awesome stuff he do. So Anthony, gotta tell you, thank you for even coming on here, taking your time out of your busy schedule.
No problem.
Because I know that being a comedian, it's a grind. You have a lot of stuff to do.
Yes,
And
I do.
so we're gonna go on and get to it.
All
And how did you get your start in comedy?
Man, first off, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
But I think for you, since you're my homeboy, Mike, I'm not going to give you the same answers I always give. Well, no, because I'm not sincere sometimes. I'm just
Yeah.
saying stuff. You get asked questions. Think about it. As a comedian, people walk up to you on the street and be like, "You want to hear a joke?" Actually, I don't. I don't. I don't want to hear a joke because in Spokane, it's either going to be racist or stupid or both.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know no black people stayed in Spokane. It wasn't until Mike told me, and then he told me, well, shout out to Mike too. Mike helped set all this up.
That's my guy.
He said, man, I got a partner, a comedian over there, and he even go to Idaho to do comedy. I said, Idaho? I said, oh, I don't know about that one, Mike. I don't know about
Okay,
that.
okay, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I want to address the Idaho conversation, but I want to do it organically. Okay, so let
Yes.
me before I go on a tangent because I ain't got no ADD medication right now, y'all. Okay, um, I'm just gonna answer the first question. uh, how I got in the? I think first off, I think I live in a my family's funny. You know what I mean? I think my dad's funny. My mom's funny too. I mean, I'm a single kid, and I was born in Italy.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, my dad's got 20 years military. He said he wanted to leave. He's from Dayton, Ohio. He lost his dad when he was fairly young, and to get out of Dayton, Ohio, and see the world. Well, he got into martial arts in high school, and he wanted to be the Black Bruce Lee, so he joined the military. And he got, he got a black belt in Ohio, and then I think he got a black belt in the Philippines. Fought full contact martial arts for the U.S. team in the Philippines.
Oh,
And then my dad got stationed in Italy, and I think he ran some schools there, some martial arts schools, and they had me there. So then from there we moved to Guam. So I already have this this weird. My dad was a DJ too,
God.
and
He
I
was a
guess
hustle man.
yeah, and I guess I've always been an asshole. So I would do crazy shit like he'd make these. He had these reel to reel machines to play music for hours, and he would record on them so that he could play them like as a DJ around the house or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
I guess I took a microphone. I guess I took a reel to reel or something, and I pushed the button on there and started recording myself in the middle of in the middle of the music.
Oh,
I just
snap.
started talking to it. Just that was me. And they got pictures of me as a kid sitting on one of them little potties with some earphones. So I think music and entertainment and my parents' personality, there's already something there because my family's unique. And then uh, my mom and dad divorced. My mom stayed in Guam for a little bit. My dad moved to Spokane, and my mom would commute back and forth from Guam and shit as they were going through their thing. Long story short, mom gets cancer, parents get divorced. And when you already have a funny household, and as a black comedian, for a lot of us, you probably included, how other groups of people look at comedy now, like they'll be like, oh, everybody loves comedy. You like all the same comics. No. As an African American comedian, as a black comedian, or a black person, man, Richard Pryor, Red Fox, right? Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
So I'd see all those influences. Martin was on. When my mom got cancer, man, I would do these different characters to make her feel better and shit when I was younger, right? You know what I'm saying? So I would do whatever. I put on a fur coat, go upstairs and act like a pimp, whatever it was.
So back then when you were younger, did you ever watch the Eddie Murphy tape? I know you had to see. Oh no.
Bro, of course.
Yeah, that was way before my time, but I watched it and it was a classic.
Well, I
You
mean,
know.
I'm not that old, asshole. I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't appreciate that shit. Not even a little bit. What I'm saying is, I didn't attend the motherfucker. I've seen it. Okay? I'm pretty sure I was a fucking baby when the shit came out. What your ass? What fuck? Trying to be? I don't appreciate this shit. I just met you, and you're already an asshole. Okay, like who the fuck's organizing this shit around here? Who is your boss?
Hey, so I gotta ask, when you was in school, were you a class clown?
Yeah,
Did you stay getting in trouble for cracking jokes in class, making people laugh?
bro, I didn't give a fuck about any of it. Okay, yes, yes. Okay, do you understand? Listen, I used to have my teacher would have to sign a little book talking about my behavior that day and bring it home to my parents.
Mm.
I've been in special ed classes my whole life. Swear to God, swear to God. They're like, there's something wrong with him. There's something he's touched, as our people would say.
So when you got home, how did your parents react?
Listen,
I
because
knew they had to get tired of you getting those notes
black as
coming
your
home.
forehead, bro. That's how they acted, black as hell. Okay, my dad, a razor strap, bro. He used to call whoopings tune-ups. Yep. If that engine ain't working, you got to tune it up.
Dang.
And remember,
So
he's a black belt too. Ain't no whooping his ass. He's a
no.
real martial artist too. I'm not talking like one of these new karate movie types. He's not Steven Seagal. Okay. My
Yeah.
dad is not playing games. He used to in the Philippines, bro. His hands they put in rocks. His hands when he blocks a kick or a punch feels like cinder blocks, bro. They
Oh snap.
they bang their wrists together in martial arts class like this before class to strengthen their wrist bones. So when they block, it feels like another blow.
Well,
Um,
how big was your dad?
135 pounds,
Wait, how tall was he?
5'7", maybe 5'9", 5'7", maybe 5'9". Yeah, he's little. Beat your ass. Beat the
Well,
brakes
man.
off you.
Well, that must he was ripped too, huh?
And he's skinny nigga. Yeah, ain't got an ounce of fat on that nigga, man. He does Don yoga. He goes to the vortexes, Thailand. Like he's not playing game. He like the mental side of this. My dad and I don't get along, but here's the thing: without having a strong father figure, I wouldn't have the mental fortitude that I have. My
Dang.
dad's my dad's experience in martial arts, though I thought it was tough, molded my brain to be tougher than other people without even knowing it.
Mm,
Right, like the art of meditation, which which I think is very important. You know, being able to separate yourself from whatever situation you're in, to find calm, understand that anger is an emotion.
yeah.
I'm a talker. I'm a comic. When is it time for you to shut the fuck up?
Mm, you got a point there. You
Right.
got a,
So those are things for a wild kid who is getting in trouble. He's trying to reinforce, but yes, they get frustrated because as a black man in a place like Spokane, Washington, they're trying to explain to you that you're not equal, but you are equal. And I just came from a place where I didn't understand race at all. The only time I ever heard the N word used was in reference to me. Like my dad's like, "Hey, get over here, little nigga. What are you doing?" Or to one of his friends. But other than that, it wasn't used as much as we use it today, as much as I use it, and I shouldn't. But he didn't use it like that. It's just there's something. My parents really wanted the best for me. However, it worked out, and I think that his discipline and also molding me to be mentally tough were equally important.
dang. Now, that's what's up right there. Is Is he's still alive?
Yeah, he's just an asshole.
No,
Yeah, I
I
got to
didn't
call
know
him.
you were gonna throw that in there.
What? Listen, I, it's not even he's a bad dad. It's just that the way things. When my parents got divorced, my mom got involved in this tradition called Yoruba. It's from West Africa. Our ancestors studied it in Benin, Africa. Most of the people that were taken from West Africa, and our people that our religion or tradition came over on the boat with us.
Yeah,
And my mom went from a Christian from Dayton, Ohio, that was a military wife to cancer survivor to Yoruba priestess to batshit crazy, right? And I think a lot of things she said to me was like some mothers can be, especially black mothers, right? You look like your father. Those things really created a disconnect between my father and I as I grew up. And then because I was in the life that I was, when we did reconnect, I think I still have this feeling of like, I feel like I'm always 7 when I'm around that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm always
mm.
7 years old. That dynamic, I don't know how to change yet. So I guess it's more about me being a man and having a conversation with him. Instead, I'm just better at running from it. That's what I'm good at.
Well, did you have any siblings?
Nope, just a couple of adopted ones that my mom picked up along the way.
Oh, so you the only kid too?
Yeah, so it's rough. It's a rough situation, but in transparency, and I think as a comic, those are the things you have to be. Yeah, that's your obligation as a comedian, right? To be honest with you, we're going on stage and we're telling, well, at least myself, I'm telling my story all the time, and I'm writing a next comedy special about my life, and so I guess for this interview for the first time, I guess being honest with you is the most important part. And again, I think as an only kid, it's time for me to man the fuck up and probably make the call, but I just haven't done it.
Dang, man, that's what's up. Wow, wow, wow. I didn't expect that.
What did you expect?
You know, shoot. Most of the time, everybody just like everybody make it seem like when they grew up, it was all peaches and cream.
Nah.
You know, like it was just like what you see in like a Disney movie. When they growing up.
Well, Disney movies are racist as fuck. Have you?
Well, it make it seem like it's perfect. When you grow up.
But
So
okay, so yeah, that's a good metaphor. Think about what you just said. They made it look like it's perfect. So in a Disney movie, there's like Dumbo. Everything's fine. Except there's a nigga named Jim Crow over here who's actually a crow. But you're telling the world this movie is perfect. While behind the scenes, it's not. Is that not life?
mm, well, yeah.
Is
Once you think about it,
well,
it
Aladdin,
is life.
same thing in Aladdin, right? You got Aladdin. He has white features, face shaped, all circular. He's white shaped. He's on a fucking carpet, nigga. There's no magic carpets, okay? Then you got this red Muslim. He's like a really bad Muslim because he looks actually like a Muslim, but everything's okay.
Mm.
I'm reinforcing white stereotypes and saying that I am the white savior while demonizing Muslim people at the same time. This movie's great.
Well, now you got me thinking. I didn't pay that much attention to the Disney movies.
Right. So here's the thing. That analogy is exactly what everybody wants to give you, right? Give you an idea of how it's all good and I'm getting through the struggle and shit still doesn't hurt. Well, that would be a lie. That would
Mm.
be what every other person, every comic, unless they're a real motherfucker, right? A real motherfucking comic is going to tell you everything, right?
Even
But
the bad, the good, and the bad.
what isn't that what makes stuff funny?
Well, these days you can't do a lot of stuff because people get offended real easily now. Like compared to like back in the day and stuff. You can't tell certain jokes.
Why not?
'Cause they cancel culture and stuff.
Who is that real?
So I don't. I mean, I don't know. I ain't know y'all level.
Well, no, I'm not on any level at all. I'm just saying this. I'm saying this. First off, I'm not popular enough to get canceled.
Yeah.
Let's start there, right?
But then say like right now, say you going up, say next year you finally get your big break.
Yeah,
But then they can go back like 45 years on an old joke that you
yeah,
said, and it will resurface
yeah.
on you, you know.
And here's the thing: the problem isn't cancel culture. The problem is a lack of understanding. You want to blast people when you don't even know what the fuck is going on, what they were going through at the time. I'm explaining to people what's going on. I'm subject to make a mistake. I am proving to you on a daily basis on that stage that I'm fucking human, right? But it's also about fucking context, right? If you present something like an asshole, then you're going to be looked at like an asshole. If you're out there talking about gay people dropping F bombs, right? And you're calling them this and calling them that, that is terrible. But if I say to you, I'm confused about something, right? So, like, I have a joke where I say these words. I'm like, I have a friend of mine who is transgender from male to female, right? And she's getting married. So I asked her, hey, um, you're getting married. Is your partner male or female? And she's like, oh, my partner's female. Can you believe I'm a lesbian? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Absolutely. You were born a dude. Okay. I can definitely tell. See, to me, I was only raised with certain genders, so I'm old. So I'm going to have some questions for you because you know what? For me, seeing a man transgender or transition to a woman only to date women is like a guy wearing suspenders and a belt. I'm going to have some questions, right? Like,
Yeah.
do you not feel supported? Why do you need belts and suspenders? That's different than me calling you out. I'm saying that I have something I'm working out, and that's the truth.
Mm,
You can't expect a 43-year-old man who's only grown up with two genders, only known a couple sexualities, to fully understand what you're going through right away. I don't understand that. And here's the thing: the equivalent of you expecting that of me is when white people ask me black stuff. You wonder why I get offended? Is it
like
my?
what? Like give an example.
Oh no, here's one. Oh my god, can I touch your hair? Like, what do you put in it? Like, listen,
Yeah.
I know George Floyd got shot, but how do you feel about it? Hey, what do you think black people should use the N word? I'm Googling. Or if they ask me, what is mulatto really a bad word, Anthony? Can I ask you that question? Like people say mulatto, but what does it really mean? Like Google. That's what it means. Google it.
Mm,
Right. I get offended on that kind of stuff all the time, but instead of getting mad, I educate.
mm. But then over there, do you get those type of questions a lot? Well, no, because you be in comedy clubs a lot. So,
No, no, hold on. Comedy is a crazy like bro, people say some shit.
oh, you mean during your show, like while you on stage
It's
or
the
after your show?
Where I live might as well be Idaho, bro.
Okay, he ain't lying about that, y'all.
The next city over is Post Falls, Idaho, bro. State Line, Idaho. I go
Yeah.
there every week to do comedy. Are you kidding me? Yeah, yeah. There's especially, bro. Trump, Trump like parades, bro. I've seen some things.
So, is do you go to the Idaho Comedy Club? Is
They
that
know,
what? It,
they know. There's a place called Draft Zone, which
oh, I don't know.
I'm gonna plug Draft Zone in Post Falls. Used to be a sports bar, right? Now it's a sports bar slash B plus comedy club. Like he's so close to being A, bro. Like I did my comedy special preview there. It was amazing.
Oh,
We did almost 100 seats there. I mean, Mike is such a cool dude. He's spending his own money to make it a comedy club, bro. It's like a vape store, but they make a bunch of money on vape. Then they have like a bar where people shoot pool and shoot darts, and then a comedy space, bro, with a stage, mics, projector screens. It's crazy.
see, I didn't know. I didn't know if it was called a comedy club over there because I'm used to like Tacoma Comedy Club.
Well, we have the
They got
Spokane
that.
Comedy Club, and Tacoma and Spokane are owned by the same people.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they own them all the way out to I think Oklahoma.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I'm just used to like the two like Nate Jackson Comedy Club and Tacoma Comedy Club out here where I'm at.
Brick Entertainment, bro. It's a business.
Well, yeah, I see. Shoot.
These are
Well,
different places, bro.
who
These are all different places we go to.
who inspired you to get into comedy?
Hmm. Okay, so transparency. Let me think. I've always messed around. Like I used to mess around with hip hop back in the day, and I've always been funny. And so I don't necessarily know if it was any one thing. Like I dipped my toe in it a little bit, but there wasn't any one thing that inspired me. I think what happened is when COVID hit in 2020.
Do you hear a clicking noise on your side?
No, I could have been kicking something. It was probably my phone.
Oh, oh, I just kept
Oh
hearing
yes,
the click.
yes. Sorry.
Oh,
Um, in 2020, I got COVID,
yeah.
and I ended up in the hospital for 8 days.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and I was going through a crazy transition, anyways, because I left my wife. Like all this shit went down. I went from living in a basement to where I live now, but I was living in a basement. Then a buddy's shared a house with a buddy, and then he kind of got radicalized with Trump and found out he was on heroin. So then I rented a shitty apartment, and in that shitty apartment, right when I moved in, not too long after I got COVID, and I thought it was going to be like 2 weeks of playing video games. So I bought Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh, you went throwback.
I was like,
Okay.
yeah, let's do it. And then, yeah, man, I was sick. So I ended up in the hospital for 8 days. Almost lost my life and shit. I went to the emergency room. They kept me there because there were no other rooms in the hospital full of COVID. And yeah, while I was laying there, bro, I had like some time to think because when you're in that situation, one, I had nurses that couldn't take the vaccination and couldn't go to their families and staying in hotels to help me.
Mm.
And I couldn't see my family, so they can only go up through the window and I can only wave at them from
Ooh,
the outside. So when I was sitting there watching, like, I'd watch a lot of news about how ignorant people were being about COVID and seeing families die. And I thought to myself, like, honestly, I was like, what the fuck are we doing? I'm laying here in this bed. I'm working a job I really don't care for. I went to
yeah.
college for it. I got to support myself. Fuck it. So then I went home and I was like, yo, babe, I want to try to do some comedy. And that's it.
Mm. Oh, so yeah. Well, you just said you didn't think you was gonna make it when you was in the hospital.
Yeah.
So now it changed your whole outlook on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I had the thought process of, I don't think I'm going to make it. I think I was just super sick. And then they're like, yo, you could have died. And I'm like, oh, snap, I could have died.
Oh,
Because I don't think
oh,
you really know when you're going to die. You just die. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, I think depending on how some people go, because some people really sick. They be in the bed and they be losing a lot of weight and they can't move on their own.
That's different than like if your long term illness is different than, oh my God, you got this thing, this
Oh
virus.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And then you put on this thing on your finger that tells you how you're breathing, and it says you're not breathing good, and you should probably go to the hospital, and you feel like shit, and you pass out. And they're like, "Yo, you could have died." You're like, "Oh, that would have sucked."
yeah. So okay, so after you made that, what was it like your first time getting in front of that crowd of people to work on these jokes? Cause y'all do like what they say room work and stuff like that, right?
Crowd work,
Huh?
crowd work,
Yeah,
crowd work.
crowd work. I don't know why I said room work.
First off, I think some people, I think I think people glorify comedy, man. I think looking back at it, bro, if I'm being completely honest with you,
Yeah.
I don't fucking. It's terrible. It's fucking terrible. You realize how bad you suck the first time you go in there. You realize that what you think you have ain't shit. What do you, these people are just like, oh, it felt so amazing. Get the fuck out of here. It felt amazing. It's
When you say it felt amazing, are they saying it felt amazing to get up there, or it felt amazing to get some jokes off in front of people?
I think people are different, right? I think people do comedy. I think people do public speaking comedy for different reasons. I've been a public speaker for a very long time. So the fear of it, like, because I have a couple degrees and shit, just presenting in class and running race and diversity meetings here in Spokane, being part of the NAACP at one point, um, all these different things, teaching why race matters. Like, I talk to people, but I think most people do it because they're trying to get over something, or I don't know what it is. But for me, I think it was just chasing that. One, I think it's chasing getting that hip hop. Fucking, there's something about jumping in a cipher and spitting and just leaving it all there that feels good.
Mm,
Right. So I think there's that element of me like, hey, I want a piece of that again. And then another element of a place to put stuff going on in your life.
yeah.
And then another part of it is just competition, right? Like with yourself. I think
Mm,
I think every person as they get older start to question their life and what their purpose is. And like some people become rock climbers, some people
yeah.
run marathons. There's people,
Pickleball players.
yep. But for me, that's my Everest, right? Like my Everest is an arena. That's the goal. The goal is a fucking arena. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. My goal personally is to have my whole family and all my boys in my city filled with the arena, right? That's that's the competition for me.
Dang. Is it any particular arena that you just know this is it, like Madison Square Garden? Is that like the pinnacle, or is it
No,
like
home,
another?
home here
Mm.
for me. It's right here because here.
Would that be the convention center?
No, I've done that before. Moving on.
Oh, oh, wait, what else out? What's the next biggest thing out there?
No, like first off, let me clarify. I did the convention center. I did comedy for a vets convention there, so I count that. I didn't sell it out myself, but I did comedy there, so I count it. Okay,
Yeah,
but the Spokane Arena, where like hockey is played, all the concerts come, Kevin Gates, Lil Wayne, whatever it is, that or the podium. But for me, moving here in elementary school and all the things I've been through, bro, like with the mom who is kind of in a cult, kicking me out all the time. Drugs. I had a friend die when I was 21. She got murdered. Like I had another friend hang himself. I just lost 8 friends last year. We're in the midst of a fentanyl epidemic here. You know, as a social worker, we're seeing people suffer on a daily basis. So it's like to come up from nothing. And I'm not saying I had to have nothing. My dad probably would have taken care of me if I went to him and acted right. But because of some of the choices I made and the choices that my mom made, I was out
yeah,
there. I was doing crazy shit. So it's like, and I was in a lot of pain, you know what I'm saying? So for this community to pick me up and do what it's done for me and taught me in so many different ways. That's why my special is called Spokane Famous, because the city determines what I am. You know, like I won Comic of the Year this year, and they said,
congratulations.
thank you. They said that the two comics that are from Spokane, one of them has a Netflix special, right? And I
Ooh,
beat I beat her numbers significantly.
oh, snap.
Significantly, the person that wrote the article said, they said it wasn't even a competition. and we
snap.
went to the same high school. So it's like
What does
she
it get?
what
So to get comedian of the year, what did they base it on? Like, was it like,
voted. People voted, bro.
oh snap?
Watch, hold on. Like around here, this is a big deal. Oh, see, there's my sticker too. Uh,
I'll
so yeah,
make this big so everybody can see. I'll make it big for you.
see, there's in Spokane, the Inlander is like one of the biggest publications because it tells you on every newsstand what's going on, what's happening, who you should be tuning into. You know what I'm saying?
Is that weekly or monthly or?
It's weekly, and this goes all the way to Moses Lake and Sandpoint.
Congratulations.
See, you know what I'm saying? So it's like let's see, yeah, full spread. Kelsey Cook, second place.
Ooh.
And I got much love for her. I watch her do comedy, love it, and I know that it's look. I'm not the best comic. I just work hard, and the city put me on. So the arena, they deserve that. I really
Dang.
have. It's kind of like the Machine Gun Kelly approach, bro. I got a cult fan base, man. It's they show love. We like I said, we just did 89 seats last week.
So let me ask you this: Do you want a Netflix special? Because I know that's big time for some comedians. Or would you do like Andrew Schultz and Ali Sadiq
I
and
love
Gary
it.
Oldman
I love
and
it.
put your stuff like flood the YouTube market with your comedy?
To be honest with you, man, I just want to stay true to what I've always done. I want to bring to the people, man. I want to hit the road. Like whatever. Yeah, I want to film it independent. If Netflix comes, that's great. But I want to meet the people, bro. I want to shake hands. Like I said, we grew what we have right now on hugs and handshakes, bro. Talking to
Dang.
every single person that comes in, selling a shirt to every one of them, giving them a sticker, giving them a memory. Like that's really where my heart is right now. I know that I'm behind the eight ball because I'm a little bit older when I started comedy. Because I started comedy at 40, so I'm 43 now. By 50, I want that arena, period.
Sure, I think you can do it. Anything possible.
Nah, no. Anything is not possible. I've already seen my vision, though.
Mm,
Look, anything is possible if you're willing to work.
yeah.
That's the bottom line. I just want to work, bro. I just want to keep my head down, feed my family, take care of my people. Like I want to take there's my nephews, uh my my right hand man. Like he's my best friend in this business. Like he sets up venues. He keeps my mental health good when I'm out there. Drives me crazy, but we helped build this shit together. My girl, she does shirts, art. We built this shit together. Like my boy Colton Drake, we started in a fish restaurant together, a Skipper's, and people thought I was crazy. My homegirl Jenny is crazy as she drives me. She's one of my she's like a sister to me, but she drives me nuts. But it's you know the people that gave me anything. Chris Jessup, Blade Frank filmed my comedy special. Charles Hall Jr., Harry J. Riley, John Hodge. Like these are the people that. Oh, my boy Ibrahim Adegichi. These are the people that if I can when I get on the road and we start to grow and get traction, I can put them on too.
Dang. Now that was so. I think it's cool that you have a team already who really believe in you. Because I think that make a person go even harder when other people see your vision and want to help you get there.
Well, here's the thing. I think all the other comics, we're all doing our own thing. Make no mistake, right? Like I do have a team of people that help me. But these guys are my friends as well, and we want the best for all of us. Like I may not be I just now started opening bigger shows at the comedy club, and my friend Colton has been doing it for a year and a half, almost 2 years, and we started at the same time.
Mm.
So and Charles Hall has been doing it way longer than I have. I just want to be able to put the city on, right? These guys are some of the best comics that I've known. And I
Mm.
sincerely believe that if I don't care what any of them say or what their plan is or what their outlook is, if I have an opportunity to put somebody on my city on, I'm going to. When I think someone's authentically funny, regardless, if you're funny and the world needs to see you, and I know the product to be better because you're there, if I know
Yeah.
the show will sell numbers because you'll make it good, then let's go.
Mm. So, well, now you got me thinking. Do you think do you think the Spokane, Idaho area get overlooked as far as being on the comedy scene?
Well, absolutely. Why? First off, Idaho is not really on the comedy scene. It's one space. It's right outside of Spokane. It's a 20-minute drive between my house and the other place, all freeway.
Mm.
So of course, I mean, but in the circuit in the Pacific Northwest, people stop through there. Some bigger names that we know, like maybe you might not know them, but in our world, we know them,
Yeah.
right? Um, Comedy in Spokane, comics come here, bro. Excuse me. DL Hughley's here in November. Kevin Hart's been here. Nikki Glazier comes here, right? Eddie Griffin comes here.
Oh. Oh wow. Yeah. See now, when I think about Washington, I never think about Spokane. Only time I think about Spokane is during the summertime during Hoop Fest.
Let me tell you something. First off, do not get it twisted. A white boy out here will whoop your ass. don't don't get it twisted. Some people have made that mistake and be like, oh, because he's white, I don't have to fear him. Wrong and wrong. Okay,
Oh,
my
you,
boys,
you mean because they from Spokane or from over in that area?
hey, my boys are not playing with you. None of them. None of them. Yeah, this is Fight Town USA, baby. You know how many MMA fighters we got here?
Nope.
You better ask somebody. We got a UFC champion from here, bro. Juliana Pena, you better stop playing.
Oh, well, no. See, there
The
you go.
last,
See,
the last
you
Ultimate
told
Fighter,
me.
Brady, he just won the Ultimate Fighter. I got homies I work out with that'll whoop that ass.
See, so you telling me stuff I ain't even know about Spokane. I didn't know they had a lot of MMA fighters over there.
Bro, my homeboy Ibrahim, who is a comedian, is in jiu-jitsu. We have jiu-jitsu gyms here. There's somebody, Rick Welver, that we have a boxing culture here. Let's not talk about Sick Jitsu, who, if you turn on UFC right now, he's probably on TV coaching somebody right now. So I'm just saying, we got Michael Chiesas from here. He's in the UFC. Don't get it twisted. Get your ass beat.
Well, no, you can't underestimate nobody, no matter where you go.
What else we have here, bro? We got wrestling. We
You got
got
Gonzaga.
and
You got you mean
Gonzaga, bro. They need to
mm,
win now. It's time to win. Okay, you've been there. You putting in the tip. I need you to get in there. What are you talking
hey
about?
they one of the best teams every year though. They one of the best teams
But you got to win.
every year.
You got to win.
Yeah, but it's not that easy.
Oh, you know what? It ain't that easy for me to fill an arena, but I'm going to do it. You know why? Because I'm going to work to get to that. It's got to be a dub. They got to want a dub. We got the expectation has to be a dub. Period. That's what eliteness looks like. Not almost there.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Well, shoot. Wait, how do you come up with your material?
Life is hilarious.
So you make a joke out of like everything.
Everything. I'm a horrible person. I'm a horrible person. I can't. I'll joke about cancer. I'll joke. I am not Jews sometimes because they're acting up. You know what I'm saying? So if it happens, we gotta talk about it.
Do your girl get pissed off at you Because you
Babe,
make a joke out of it. Uh-oh, here we go.
hey babe. Let's ask her.
Hey, that's first. He'd have to go get the wife.
Oh, never mind. You sleeping? Never mind. She taking a nap. She taking a nap. That's
Oh,
okay.
oh.
The answer is most of the time no, but sometimes yes. But I be
And I
talking
know
shit.
she'd probably be like, you don't take nothing serious.
Except for comedy.
Well, yeah. I always wondered like how people come up with some of the material
It's
because
easy.
some of them jokes be next level jokes.
Bro, have you seen the president of the United States?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, he everywhere. You can't help but see
How can you not be funny? Bro, this motherfucker got mad because of a teleprompter. It is a conspiracy.
it.
And he just lies to your face. Tariffs are good. What?
Yeah.
Look, I, I tell people right now. I said this on stage last week. I said, doesn't it feel like our president's cheating on us with another country? Doesn't it? Like, if you gonna fuck somebody, I just want you to fuck one person. I want you to look me in the eyes when you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. Things are so bad. I agree with Ted Cruz, my nigga. Ted Cruz. Look, Tucker Carlson said something I said. I agree. Tucker Carlson, I agree with you. How is that not funny?
You
How
got
is
a
that not
point there.
hilarious? How's he's like, well,
So,
I mean, leftist thugs, get out of here, bro.
so okay. Have you? Well, I know you had to because I think every comedian did this. When you bombed a joke, how did you respond?
What the fuck you mean? When you bomb a
Oh,
joke?
because I hear some people be like, "Man, I had to get off the stage." You hear everything. Some people be like, "I got off the stage." Some people was like, "I took a long break from," you know. I don't know. I'm
Who
not
are
a
these?
comedian.
Who are these people? This is crazy. This is crazy. I look, my boy Colton Drake, man. Him and I went through this phase. He started it, and I just followed suit. We went through this phase where he and I went out of our way to bomb jokes, bro. We went out of our way to bomb jokes. I remember one time we went to an open mic. It was cracking. He was like, "Come and tell jokes." I said no. He said why? He's like, I said because it's a clean mic. We can't cuss. I don't have any clean jokes. And he's like 6'3", and I'm 5'5", bro. He's big, big, big beard. And he looked me in the face. He's like, I didn't know you were a big old bitch. And he slapped my back. And he's so big that when he slaps my back, I felt like my heart was gonna come out my chest. he's like, I told jokes. I told all foreskin jokes. I said, you did what? They're kids here. Foreskins are clean. That's the kind of mentality people have around me.
Yeah,
Like, we're gonna tell fucking jokes at a bar mitzvah. Are you fucking kidding me? I'll, I'll bomb anywhere on earth. Let's go. Well, how would I respond? I get back on stage. I do it again tomorrow.
but then would but then I don't know if this is a comedian secret or not. Would you tell the same joke again to a different crowd to see
Yeah,
if it'll work?
that's the whole point of an open mic. If you're telling jokes at a club without testing them at an open mic, you got some balls, and you're at a different level. I mean, I do it.
Mm.
I do it sometimes because if it's my show and I know a lot of the people, I know what I can get away with.
So what about because I heard in the comedian world, I listen to other podcasts.
Yeah,
I heard comedians be stealing other comedian jokes.
yeah, that happens, but not around us.
What do you mean?
We that's not something that we really tolerate, man. Like the last person to try that, they put his ass on the internet, bro. They blasted him. Called,
Oh,
we caught him red-handed. He was stealing jokes from famous people. The nigga moved. He moved to a
oh.
different state.
So then, when another comedian on the stage, do you go listen to their set, or you don't like to hear their set? So you don't
When?
like they don't influence your stuff.
When? Like when? When do you like when?
Like when you at another like when you at a comedy show, Like, do you sit back and look at other comedians' set, or do you like, I don't know, do you stay in the back until it's your time, or
Okay, let's break it down. For anybody that wants to, like, hold on. For anybody who wants to be a comedian, I'll answer this in a way that they can understand it. There is a difference between an open mic and a comedy show. Okay,
okay?
I go to open mics 4 or 5 times a week, minimum. And so the
Oh,
comics that I know, hey Quincy, Quantavious Cumberbatch, will you give me some water, please? You want to fill this up for me? Thank you, baby. Ooh, we bring one of those sodas too? Yeah, the ones that I drink. Yeah. Not one of them trash ass ones though, like root beer or like the like cherry vanilla. You got this. You're bleeding you. That's okay. I'll take a root beer. All right, love you. Um, um, open mics, bro. A lot of the times I'm around the same comics working the same material. They've heard my material a bunch. I've heard their material a bunch, and I listen to them to help them punch up stuff. Like I'll think something's funny and I'll say it, or they'll think something's funny and tell me, and then I put it in my routine. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But sometimes, I mean, I went through a phase where I did nothing but listen to my earbuds when when I went to the comedy club. But I felt like I wasn't invested, and I wasn't watching some of my friends' bits like I should, and paying attention and shit like that. Just because you never know, like maybe they're telling something similar to what you're writing, and now you want to frame it a different way, so you want to listen to that too sometimes. So I think it's kind of your preference at an open mic on how you handle that. Now during a show, thank you. Now during a show, that's different. If I've some of the people I do shows with are some of my favorite people, like people that I want to see, like some of my favorite comics. My friend Colton, one of my favorite
yeah,
comics, one of my favorites. So I'll watch his set at a show. Um, if I'm headlining a show, like I'll listen to bits and pieces, especially if I've never really heard the comic.
yeah.
Let's say I'm putting him on a show for the first time or something like that. I'll pay attention, but for the most part, my nephew's running like the door, all that kind of stuff, and then right before, like 30 minutes before I go on, I probably have earbuds in. I'm just getting my head right. But if I'm not headlining, I'm trying to watch as much comedy as I can. Because here's the thing: the best thing a live comic, to me, the best thing a comedian can do is go see comedy live.
So open, like open mic or any type of comedy and stuff.
I think it's important for you to learn, see it all,
Mm, that makes sense. That
bro.
makes
We go to the comedy club for free to big acts. The club's policy is comedians get in for free. And if they're sold out, we can help seat people so we get free seats.
Oh snap!
Because the best way to learn to be a comedian is to watch a comedian.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I watch more comedy face to face than I do at home and watch specials.
Probably because it's a different type of feeling being there live than being watching them on TV and stuff.
Well, and just like you said earlier, there's certain things I don't want in my brain. So if I think something's super fucking funny and I keep watching it and laugh at it, it might seep in there.
That makes sense. That
Right?
makes total.
So I rather go out there and see it live. I get to see the energy, how it flows, what are they doing to get to where I need to be. Because make no mistake, there's different venues for comedy, bro. And it took me a long time to learn that some of the shit I say is not going to be accepted at the club. There's a time and a place. Do I agree with the rules? No. But if I want to work, then I have to follow some of the rules in that establishment.
Mm, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
When I first started, bro, starting in the skippers and not a lot of people believing in me and me having to hustle and fail a lot, I've I've said some things that people probably won't come back and see me. My shows have ran too long. There wasn't a good enough roster of comedians. I've lost friends over this shit. But at the end of the day, I'm dedicating myself to this because how can I come home and tell my family I've been gone and come home with nothing?
Wait, you lost friends over being a comedian, or
No,
some of the jokes?
no, I've lost friends over not being transparent in the business. Friends that just,
Oh,
friends that, it was both of our faults. Miscommunication, my miscommunication, their arrogance, once again, not having the conversation, and then now we have bad blood.
oh snap.
My
Okay.
fault. My fault for not saying, hey, you're not funny enough to be on these shows.
Mm.
Do some more work. And so I bring you along. My product shit. You're getting arrogant because you think you're good. We're all lying to you. And I'm not having the conversation. Hey, you misunderstood. When I said, do you want to go on tour? I meant, do you want to ride in the car and physically with me, not be on the shows?
Ooh. Well, I mean, if you would have told me that, I would have probably thought you were putting me on the show too.
Exactly. And that's where I fucked up because I was like, we're putting the tour together. I'm like, yo, you want to go? Yeah. So he's like, oh, he thinks he's going to be on the tour. I'm like, no, I never said he's going to be on the tour. It was a misunderstanding. But then his arrogance was so bad that I just didn't like what was going on.
Mm. So wait, so what's one crazy story that you have from touring? One that just stand out. Uh oh, you start smiling. This about to be good. I can see.
Well,
Uh oh.
first off, how we got touring was we did weed shows first, where you could smoke weed in the venues.
Oh, they got that at Tacoma Comedy Club. I
No,
forgot
no,
what it's
no, no, no.
smokers
Everybody
something.
smokes. Everybody. Like the crowd can smoke, not the dope show where the
The
comics.
dope, yeah, they call it the dope show at Tacoma Comedy Club.
Same at the Spokane.
Wait, so they can smoke within the venue, or they have to smoke outside then come in
Nope.
the venue?
We provide the weed and they can smoke and dabs and edibles. They're getting fucked up,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So before we go on this tour, I'm not even gonna say what we had in the car, but it was a felony for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we were like, fuck it, we're gonna go do this. We're gonna make some money. So my homeboy Dustin, he's in the back seat. He's not drinking or anything, but he comes in with the 4 gram Millennium Falcon chocolate bar full of shrooms. Then he had a bunch of capsules of shrooms. This nigga's in the back seat. This white boy's just getting fucked up. And he's like, oh, I can't wait till I get off probation. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. Then I'm gonna get high. I'm like, nigga, you're high right now. You're eating shrooms. It's 7:02 in the morning. He's eating shrooms. Then my homeboy Billy T-Bone, he's a white boy from Texas who's like almost 50. He didn't even smoke weed until like 2 years ago.
Uh oh.
He's eating shrooms in the back. These fools are eating shrooms the whole way to Seattle, bro, to Everett. They're
Oh,
they're
that's a 5 hour drive.
nigga, they are tossed. We found like a wild dog in the pass. We we fuck we bro, we get to the hotel, we get to the Airbnb, right? I walk in, T-Bone's so high, bro. T-Bone's so high. There's a picture of these uh giraffes, or not a picture, but there's a sculpture of a giraffe and their heads are intertwined. I call it two giraffes necking, right? Like I'm like, that's when they fuck, right? That's what right? T-Bone goes in the bathroom, comes out, and he's like, yo, that's a skinny ass, that statue's some skinny ass giraffes right there. Or no, skinny ass elephants, he says. I said, those aren't fucking elephants, bro. I said, those are fucking giraffes. And he says, from my perspective, though, look like some bulimic ass elephants. I said, no, nigga. So that was the first day we were there. Then we go to Capitol Hill, bro, to go tell jokes. It's me, my nephew. He looks like he's from Argentina. My white friends with me. We go to this gay open mic, bro. As soon as he walked in, they stopped telling jokes.
They stopped telling jokes.
Oh yeah. They thought we were there to fuck shit up, bro.
How many of y'all was it?
There's only like 4 of us, bro, but we are all straight as shit. We walk into the gayest environment you could ever walk into in
Mm,
downtown Seattle
yeah.
with a dude who has Texas shoes on. I make fun of him like he's Captain America because his shoes have big ass stars on them.
Oh, Texas shoe. Like I'm thinking like the like orange and white, like University of Texas shoe.
No, I'm talking about red and blue, bro. Red, white, and blue. Okay. So it's a nigga, some white presenting dude, my other white friends. The lady's like, okay, who runs this? They, me, right? I'm in charge. It's just one of them crazy stories. So we do that, whatever. I'm not getting into that because I'm not trying to get canceled before I get started, right? But
Yeah.
because there was an incident there where this girl, one of the things you do when you see another comic and they're good, you knuckle bump, right? So this girl was hella funny. She knuckle bumps me. My nephew tries to knuckle bump her. Ghost him, bro. Ghost him. Does not give him any dap whatsoever and goes over to her gay homegirl, bro. Just ghosted him because he was straight. So that was a weird situation because we never been discriminated against because we were straight. That shit was crazy. Never seen anything like it. But only in downtown Seattle. Whatever. So the next leg of the tour, we go to Yakima, right?
Yeah.
I swear to God, some niggas got jumped in front of our hotel room. No, our Airbnb. They got jumped in front of our Airbnb. Like 5 Mexicans got in a fight. Uh, we got locked out when we first got down there, so we had to stay at a ghetto ass hotel. So it was me and my homies just sharing beds.
Wait. You you had an Airbnb in the neighborhood. Somebody got to fighting outside your house.
But we couldn't even get in when we got there. We got to Yakima at like 5 in the morning. No, like 3:30 in the morning.
So how could you not get in your Airbnb that you
Because they weren't.
paid?
I used the code. The code wasn't right, so we had to go to 24-hour Mexican spot. Right.
Oh,
My nephew's mad as fuck because we making fun of him the whole time, and he's man, he's mad, bro. Because those ladies trying to explain to him what kind of soda he wants, and he couldn't get it. Like he couldn't understand her accent. And my homeboy T-Bone, he's from Texas, so he speaks Spanish. So we just start roasting my nephew, bro, mad as hell. Finally get back to the hotel, right? Well, we get a hotel for the night. We go to the hotel. As soon as we start unloading our shit, my boy Dustin, excuse me, he had his car. He opens the back of this Audi, bro, a dab station. These fools start taking dabs in the parking lot of a hotel.
oh, they don't care.
They
They
don't
don't
give a
care.
fuck. They're getting high as fuck. I'm like, we got shit to do.
Yeah.
So we spend the next 2 hours rolling joints in the hotel, pass out, go back to the Airbnb. Then that same day, there's this thing called it was called the Sun Parade. So we go to the Sun Parade, bro. It was the most ghetto parade I ever seen. There was like,
This in Yakima.
yes, bro. There was a row of DeLoreans, okay? Bunch of white dudes with the DeLoreans, Back to the Future car. The next row was a bunch of Native Americans in kilts, looked like Braveheart meets Dancing with Wolves. Crazy. Then, then these Mexicans pulled up on a produce truck throwing fruit, bro. It was crazy. They're just throwing fruit, throwing
Was
fruit.
it pineapples?
No, I think it was
Oh,
apples. You know what they
okay.
say? An apple a day keeps the meager away.
Oh,
so, 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 I thought to myself, I'm like, bro, if, if, uh, if, like, it's the most racist thing I've ever seen. It's racist as shit. Like, the equivalent of me doing that is if I pull up in a KFC truck and start throwing hot wings. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how racist it was. Okay.
oh,
But it was hilarious. Hilarious. Then we realized on the same block we were on, there was like 5 fucking crematoriums and funeral homes. So they're having this parade. All this weird shit's happening in front of a bunch of crematoriums while somebody tries to sell us fentanyl. It was crazy. It was crazy.
and
It was awesome. It
why
was great.
why did y'all stop there?
Why not?
Did y'all have a show there?
Yeah, we have a show everywhere. What are you talking about? Here's the
Oh,
thing. You bring it to the people. Here's the business model, bro. You go to the small counties or the small towns that get no entertainment. You make a fuck ton of money, which pays for you to go to the big cities where you're going to lose money
mm.
until you're established.
So that mean had you ever did a show over in Tacoma?
No, not yet. Well, I did at the comedy club. I
Yeah.
bombed. It's terrible. I bombed
At the which one, Tacoma or the Nate Jackson?
Tacoma.
So do you have your are you gonna be back over this way?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be over there in like 2 weeks, but I'm thinking about pushing it back.
For Tacoma, you going like in Seattle?
Seattle. We got this Mediterranean spot that's dope as fuck.
Shit.
It's got lasers, smoke. and kebabs, bro.
To get ready. So, okay, well, shoot. Now I gotta ask these last two questions because I know
All right,
I
let's
told you I
get
was
it.
gonna just hold you for an hour.
Let's get it.
What impact do you want to leave in comedy by the time you finish?
It's not even about comedy, man. This shit's not about comedy to me at all. Comedy's just a vehicle. It's just a product, man. I love it and I happen to be good at it. But this is really about my family, bro. Like I literally come from a place where my mom has bad mental health issues. She's pulled guns on me, bro. Like she's knocked me down a flight of steps with a can of split pea soup. Like
Oh, snap.
she's dated niggas in prison. She's put me in unsafe situations, and I love her. But those dark times have to mean something. And the people that helped me get through that, they deserve more, bro. And having a voice is what's important. You know, I went to the this fundraiser or whatever for my homegirl a little bit that has cancer. But I haven't seen him in a minute. I haven't seen some of my big homies in a minute and shit. But I went to go, just eat spaghetti and just pay money for a plate of spaghetti to raise money. My nephew's in there with this girl and shit. And the amount of times I had the big homies like hug me, like chest to chest. I go to put my hand out, they slap my hand and just hug me and say, "Man, I'm fucking proud of you. Like where you come from, what you had to go through, the environment you lived through. I'm proud of you." And that means more to me than anything else.
Hey, that was right there. That was a good one, man.
I'm just being real. Like you come from absolutely zero, bro, where everybody expects you to fail, but you have a pocket of people that knew that you could do something. And even if they weren't right, bro, it takes a man, a big homie. It takes a man to be like, "Yo, I love you and I'm fucking proud of you. Thank
You
you
know,
for
I
being."
can't lie. I just met you, but I'm proud. That you're doing something you love. It ain't every day somebody go out and be a comedian. You know, where your job is to make people laugh and lighten up their day. And even doing that, you still got people who hate you because you just trying to help them, lighten their day up and stuff.
Yeah, but you look, life is still the same. You make mistakes, you learn from it. If we do wrong as people, you gotta correct it. The only difference is I correct it in front of hundreds of people.
Mm, yeah.
Really. But that's the easier thing to do for me than have a one-on-one conversation with someone.
See, I don't know. You open my eyes to a lot more of Spokane in the background of the comedian world than what people see on TV,
Bro, these
in his videos.
we suffer together, bro. You think the emotional side of comedy, it's mental, bro. It's the mental side of this is crazy, bro. Like I'm getting to a point to where, especially having mental health issues myself, like I'm bipolar, so to get on stage and have like accomplish every goal, bro, and like be here and then go to work on Monday morning, like that feeling is there's nothing more humbling than that. Being at the top of the world and know that somebody else could fire you if they needed to.
Dang, you right.
The mental side of that is so torturous. And to share that with my brothers and my like the people I come up with and some of these comics that I love, that's what it's about for me. And I think we've always given what we've had to each other. What we have with one another. If I have an opportunity to make somebody better, I'm going to, and they've made me better. I've failed in front of people a million times,
Mm.
you
Yeah,
know.
but you kept going though. You didn't let that deter you.
But isn't that the essence of our people though? People ask me
Yeah.
that all the time too. They're like, "How come you're so successful? How come you can do this all the time?" I'm black, man. Like the shit my people went through. When we couldn't go to your schools, we had to cut down the trees to write the books. We had to mix a cement to make the building. Some of these kids only showed up with, they didn't know that what pajamas were. They were like, oh, here are your nighttime clothes. What are nighttime clothes? I only have one pair of clothes. When they release 4 million slaves, there's stories of women that have to share a dress. One would go to school in the morning to learn how to read, like the daughter, and then the mom would go to school at night to learn how to read. Same classroom. That's the difference. And if you apply that history and that resiliency, but we're taught that our culture isn't culture at all.
Yeah.
That's what the president is trying to steal. He's trying to steal our culture, our existence, the fact that we built this country for free. The fact that Justin Bieber, the reason Justin Bieber can make a record is because of us. Elvis, because of us. The drums, because of us. Civil
Yeah.
rights, because of us. And that is the thing that we have to embody in this thing that we do here. And that's why doing it my way is super important. Who are you to tell me? Who are you to tell me what to do when you can't even put some money in my pocket?
Mm.
And you can't even give me a blueprint to do it. What is the blueprint? Do what you're doing so I could sit around in this club for the next 5 years and wish somebody gave me an opportunity? I'm gonna go get it. And everybody knows me, man. That like that's just what it is. You either get on board or you get off. It don't matter.
Oof. Yeah, you got a point there. Woo!
Everybody that
Well,
knows
and
me,
I
everybody
got,
that knows know that. Everybody that knows me, I don't care if you're dating me, I don't care what it is. You know, if you're not with this comedy shit, you don't love me enough, nigga.
mm, well, well, I gotta ask you this last question.
Yeah.
Who do you think we should have next on our podcast? But before you answer this question, you gotta help us get them on here.
I already figured that.
Oh, okay. Who you got?
But I really want to think about it because you already had a comedian.
Yeah.
Who do I know that has a super interesting story? There's just so many people.
You probably have a lot of contacts.
I don't know, man. Life is life. Let's see. Ooh, you know what?
Well,
Honestly, my girl would probably be that or my homeboy Lou. I could ask my homeboy Lou, but one of these days you might want to get my girl on here. Because if you're looking for a good story, she used to be a Mennonite,
what's a Mennonite?
a very, very conservative Christian religion.
Um,
Think of the Amish, but with power
oh,
and a lot more oppressive than you think.
where where was she? Where was she born? Well, no. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
I mean,
That'll
she's
be
from
something.
here. She's from here.
That'll be something I have to ask so we able to get her on.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you two options. I'll give you her or my boy Lou. And my boy Lou, he's probably one of the best MCs in the state that you may not even know about.
Oh, it's so. Oh,
Like here's the thing. He did music, he started going to church, he burned all his books, then he started writing some other like he sent me a song recently, bro, like not too long ago. Fire. Interesting kid. I've known him since he was like 15. He's Guatemalan. He's a real estate agent, single father, like
what genre do he do?
he's a hip hop artist.
Oh, well,
But
yeah.
he's
Shoot.
but he's super smart, bro. Like, especially for the like he's not originally from here, but being from here, like same high school as me from here,
Yeah.
you'd be surprised at this kid.
Well, shoot, you got shoot. We're gonna have to set that up then. Him or your girl,
Hey, you could probably have them. You could probably have them both.
Yeah. And I gotta ask, first off, everyone, I gotta tell Ant thank you for coming on. You know, now he got me wanting to go to his. I gotta go check his comedy show out when he come over here.
What I don't understand is why you ain't watched my comedy special yet. It's on YouTube for free. It's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Spokane Famous. It's on YouTube.
Wait, show that shirt, Ant. Show the shirt.
Spokane Famous. See, this is the
Let me
Bell.
zoom in. Let me zoom in for you to help.
This is the Bell Motel when my parents got divorced. We moved into. Uh, this is Dick's Burgers right there. Eat a bag of Dick's. You got homelessness, rib path. They sell a lot of fentanyl in front of the rib path right here. You need to see that. Okay. You got a leaning man. Oh wait, you got a leaning man right here. He's on fentanyl. Clearly on fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Is that your merch line?
Absolutely. You got to get money, bro. You think shows pay all the money? Are you kidding me? Sometimes you take losses in this game, bro. Hold on, I got you. Check it out. Stickers, see?
Oh, he got the Spokane Famous stickers.
Yeah, you see that you got a syringe in there. 7-Eleven where they sell a lot of dope, a couple pills.
Come on, man.
The Red Room right there, that's where all the hip hop shows happen. Then you got the Trash Goat. With these this is off the chain.
Hey, so you're gonna have to send me your link so I can put that in the description of the show for your merch line.
Bro, it's all hand to hand, bro. But do everything through Instagram. And when we win Comic of the Year for a second time this year, we'll have to do something big. I kind of feel like it's gonna happen again. So
let everybody know what show, where they can follow you at, and your Instagram, and if you got X or TikTok.
I'm old as fuck. I don't use X. What are you talking about, bro? At Anthony Singleton 47, right? Or just look up Anthony Singleton on Facebook and just go to YouTube and look up Spokane Famous. You see the special there. Run it up. I did it all independently. We filmed it ourselves. I wrote it. It took 2 years to write it. We just rented out a little spot, called the homies over, and we just got at it.
And is there anybody you want to shout out?
Oh, of course. Let's see. I want to shout out my nephew Damien. My daughters, of course, all of them. Quincy, my niece Raylan, Nikita, Cass, my granddaughter Harper, my granddaughter Leela.
Uh-oh.
She's brand new, man. She's only 3 months, okay? Let's see. Oh, my homegirl Brittany. Oh, Colton Drake, Charles Hall Jr., Harry J. Riley. Also, those 2 people are black. Ibrahim, my boy Adegichi. And then last thing, 2026, my next comedy special, therapy session. I'm writing right now. Watch it.
So once again, Ant, man, thank you so much for coming on here. Man, you open up my eyes to a whole nother world that I ain't even know about.
Bro, you
Oh,
you don't know what you don't know.
snap.
Oh, he's freezing. Look at that.
Did it freeze?
Oh, I can hear you though. Oh, I see you. I'm looking like a hammerhead shark. I see
Can you hear me?
you. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. That stuff just froze up, man. I'm like, come on, man. It's the wrong time for this right here.
The Nigerian
But no-
hammerhead shark. I swear to God. As soon as it froze, so, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my
Man, it
goodness.
just froze at the
Oh my
wrong
goodness. It
time.
froze. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You look like Nigerian
You know.
shark tails, nigga.
But no, one more time, thank you, Ann, for coming on, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Oh, so we got to get out this thing. It's freezing up. That's how black you are, though. It's not tolerated anymore. Donald Trump got a hold of the software. Ooh, it's over. You've been deported, my nigga. Hope you got that.
Everybody make sure. Did you hear me?
I didn't hear you, but thank you because you made me laugh.
Oh man, anytime. All right, Ant. I'll holler at you later, my guy.
All right, I'm gonna watch Fantastic Four. I'm out this bitch.
All right.